Hey Kelechi, how's it going?
Going good.
A little bit of a lighter workout today for you guys?
Just a big mental day.
Yeah.
Big mental day. Just trying to take full advantage of the bye week, trying to get our bodies back fresh. And I mean, we just played 8 straight games, so we're really enjoying this week and not taking it lightly at all.
Yeah, how important is it to get the body fresh after those 8 games?
Oh, it's huge. It's like we're going into the second half of the season, and
Yeah.
we know we have a lot more games left, a lot of season left. So we're just trying to get right, get prepared, get our bodies ready for this last stretch that we have coming up.
To what extent are you already looking at UAB? Do you kind of have a head start on what they do offensively?
Yes, sir. For sure. We're already game planning, watching film, getting our plan. We're trying to get our plan down mentally, and that's what we went outside today and did, and just seeing how it looks and if there's anything we want to tweak. We have a whole extra week to prepare, so we're really taking advantage of it.
How much of a difference does that make for a defense? Do you feel like you come into that matchup like way more prepared? Going through this in the past with whoever's after the open week.
I think it allows for a more complex game plan. Like if there's a lot of thinking necessary, that will help having the extra week because we have so many reps, and it's okay if we mess up today because we have 10 more days before we have to get it right. So I think it can help because we can really get like a super specific complex if we needed to game plan.
How would you assess your play the last game?
I think I played well. I think our defense played really well, and we just played as a unit. We played to the triangle. We played to the standard, flying around, have a lot of energy, and just hitting things, and that usually always works out well for us.
Obviously, Rashad is out with injury. What was it like just stepping into that role from a mental aspect?
I mean, it's basically the same as if he was here. He's still there with us in the meetings, still at the games with us, and that's my guy. I mean, he's my roommate for the game, so I mean, nothing's really changed in that aspect. It's just a couple more plays. That's all.
What was your reaction about what it meant for your role when you found out he wouldn't be out there and that you'd be starting for the rest of the season?
Well, first, my initial thing was just to reach out to him, because I mean that's my guy. So I just texted him, make sure see how he was doing, make sure he was okay. Obviously, I know it's a brave, task ahead of me, and I'm prepared for it. But I really was just more worried about him.
He obviously brings a lot of on-field leadership for this team with how vocal he is. Does that come from somewhere different now? Do you feel like you have to provide that? How does that dynamic work?
I feel like the dynamic's still the same. He's still there with us every part of pregame, practice, even the game. So I feel like his leadership is still there. It's still relied on, and we all look forward to it, and we still listen to everything he says. He's a big piece of this team, and he always will be.
Like you mentioned, you obviously never want to see a teammate go down, but it does give you an opportunity to play more snaps the rest of the season. How are you feeling mentally about that challenge and what comes with that? What's your mindset heading into the rest of this stretch?
I just feel like I play a lot of football, and I'm level-headed. I know you can't get too high, you can't get too low, because there's a lot of that in college football, and I'm just prepared, and I want to shout out to Coach Leb because he always makes sure everybody in the room is ready because anything can happen at any time.
You're one of the guys who was voted into a single-digit jersey this year. What is it about you that your teammates kind of gravitated to, or that made you a guy that they wanted to vote into that spot from your perspective?
I feel like that's a question for them, but no, I'm just playing. I like being myself and looking out for the guys. When people think of leaders, they always think of the guy that's in front of the team, speaking up, and the vocal guys. But sometimes guys just want to ask people to ask how they're doing and check up on them, and I feel like that's where I come in hand and really just want to look out for these guys and make sure the younger guys have their head on straight, and just if anything, any questions, because I feel like I've been in everybody on the team's like shoes before. So it's just kind of easier for me to relate with them and stuff like that.
Do you do a lot of that stuff, like within practice settings of reaching out to guys, or does a lot of that happen kind of away from the facility, just kind of texting guys and saying, how can I help, or what's going on, or how do you embody that part of it?
I would say it's mostly just face-to-face, not as much texting, just a couple guys would text. But just face-to-face every day, because, I mean, we're here. It's our job, so, we're here for a good bit of time, but just whenever I see the guys, or you can tell when somebody's not having a good day, or even if they are having a good day, just checking on guys, seeing how they're doing.
Is there any younger guy you've developed a particularly close relationship with?
I would just say all the young DBs, Javon DeBond, Ronald Gurley, Jalen Rainey, Xavier Spencer, just any young DB. I love when we get new talented DBs, because it's just fun seeing them grow up and mature and learn everything so quick, and that's because I used to have guys like Carl Austin, Andy Martell that would do that with me, so I love being able to do that with the younger guys.
From the on-field perspective, how do you describe kind of the play style and the skill set you bring to that star safety position?
Just fitting within the defense, just knowing what I bring to the table, and not trying to do anything supernatural, just being 111 and just doing my job and doing anything I can to help our team.
If I have it right, do you have an extra year after this if you want to take it?
Yes, sir, I do.
Have you thought about that at all?
I have. I've thought about it a lot. I'm not sure like when we have to let them know by, but definitely have thought about it, the pros and cons, and if Coach Trello would like to have me back, I would love to come back.
Cool.
All right.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Coach. Good to
Appreciate
talk
it.
to you.
Aren't you guys?